Hi there, and welcome to another episode of Just a Few Things. I'm your host, David, and this is the show where we talk about just a few of the really good things going on here at New Frontiers Church. All right, it's time for some good in the world. And if you've been watching this show for as long as you have, which goes back to October, Thanksgiving time? I don't know, the fall. You know that we value two things very highly on this show, and that is creativity and dinosaurs, along with other things like an elephant and Oreos, but mostly dinosaurs and creativity. And I've got a story that combines the two of them. Now, the Catalano family is a family that moved from British Columbia, Canada, down to Perth, Australia. And when they moved there, they had to spend 2 weeks in quarantine in a hotel because COVID and boo COVID, right? And naturally, you're going to get a little bit bored. And then you add in having a 3-year-old daughter, and you've got to find some way to make that transition easier. You got to find some way to pass the time that doesn't involve all of you going crazy while you're in a hotel room, right? So what the Catalanos did was they took all of the takeaway containers that they had, and they used them to craft the newest species of dinosaur called the Bagosaurus. Hit him with the picture, Josh. Boom. Bagosaurus. I don't know. I think it's fun. Apparently, it's really helped their daughter in the transition because obviously you're moving from Canada to Australia, spending 2 weeks in a hotel. That's all got to be difficult. Apparently, this Bagosaurus was just a comforting thing for her. It was fun. It kind of ended up being her imaginary friend, which was very real. Yeah, it works. Anyways. I think it's a really fun, creative way to pass the time, a creative way to use all of those takeaway containers and materials and all of that. And for all my environmentalists out there, they are going to be recycling Bagosaurus when they're done. So Bagosaurus is truly a hero because he helped the little girl. He's awesome, and he's going to be recyclable. So those are all good things. So here's to you, Catalanos. Here's to you, Bagosaurus. Thanks for being creative, and thanks for being awesome. Maybe I'll see if we can get Bagosaurus as the state dinosaur of New Hampshire, because, again, we're never going to get one, guys. We need to find a dino. Anyways, Bagosaurus could be it. Let's go on to the next segment. All right, it's time for our weekly report, and this week I'm going to report on some things that are upcoming. I don't want this to get lost. This is a busy season for us. Lots of cleanup opportunities, all right? We've got 2 of them, and one I didn't get to mention last week because COVID. Boo, COVID. And some of the stuff with church. So in Somersworth, hey, if you're watching this and you're in Somersworth, yeah, I'm talking to you. Yeah, you. Portsmouth people, stay with me, but Somersworth people, hey, my friends, anybody who goes to that church, after church on Sunday, there is a cleanup. We're going to go and clean up a bit around the city of Somersworth. All right. Highly recommend doing that. It's a great way to get involved with the community. Pack a lunch. Be sure to be ready to rock and roll. It says that the city is providing trash bags. Okay. So they've got the bags, but you might need to bring some gloves. All right. So get ready to rock. If you didn't bring or pack a lunch, you could always grab some lunch from Gravy, which is a delicious restaurant. Although you're probably not going to want to feel like moving. You're just going to want to nap and hit in food coma. Maybe not. Bring a sandwich or something like that. But Somersworth, after church this Sunday, big time cleanup, spring cleaning. Let's do it. That's awesome. And then in a couple weeks, on May 15th, we're going to be cleaning up the church building. Some outdoor work there, some cleaning work inside. Be ready for that. Let's see what it says. This also says bring some gardening gloves and any gardening tools that you're skilled with. For me, it's none of them, which is pretty sad. I'm pretty good at turning on and off a hose though. So, anyways, May 15th at the building. We definitely want to do that. So this is our weekly report on some cleaning because it's springtime and we want to do that. Sound good? Awesome. All right, so for now we're going to kind of put away Ian's COVID challenge and we're going to make room for a new segment on this show called Kindness Challenge. That's right, this is going to be coming from Caitlin Dominique. You saw her on the video last week. If you haven't watched last week's, go back and watch that to hear what Caitlin has to say and what she's going to be doing. It's kind of these weekly challenges just to do something kind for people. It's super small, super practical. You can go big if you want to do that and be awesome. I know there's some people in our church that go big on a lot of those things. But there's a whole range that you can do when it comes to these challenges. And Caitlin is going to be showing up on this show weekly to show that off, give us our challenge. We're going to help her. We're going to join forces with Caitlin's kindness challenge, and it's going to live with just a few things for a little while. So be sure to be paying attention to those. I don't know if we're going to have a video by the time this airs. So here's what I'm going to do. This is some fancy, just like kind of like quick fire, but it's not. All right. So here's what we're going to do. I am either going to go to the next segment where we outro the show and we're done with the show, or I'm going to pass it over to Caitlin. Caitlin.
Hi, everyone. So, in case you didn't know, Mother's Day is coming up. You're welcome for that reminder. And so this week we are going to focus on the theme of Mother's Day, and we are looking to bless the women over at Lydia's House of Hope and give them these great little gift baskets. And in these gift baskets, we're looking to put in treasures from around our community from different small businesses. So from chocolates to cookies to lip balms, possibly some lotions in there, and also just tie in some extra things like some gift cards, because I've heard that they go out shopping together, and so then this way they can go out on a fun outing and they can just enjoy getting themselves a little something extra. And also too, the great part about this is that it will help benefit the small businesses in our community, which have been hurting just with everything going on. So I would love if we could get some people on board to help with purchasing those items. But it doesn't stop there. We're also looking to, in the gift baskets, add some nice little cards for them, or even some Bible verse little note cards, just these little reminders of how loved and how treasured they are, that despite their situation, that God's still with them and just loves them so much. So if you have a talent for watercolor or just getting crafty with those sort of things, let me know as well, because it would be great to add some little homemade twists to them. And also is looking to add these really cool things that I've seen where they are rice packs that you heat up, and they have like some essential oils in there. So some lavender so they can relax. They toss in the microwave and it heats it up. So if there's anybody who is up for sewing those together to add to the gift baskets, that would be great too. And I can help supply everything. We'll give you the supplies and what you need. You just give us the time and the talent that you have, and it'd be great just to bless these ladies. So reach out to me with any questions, any extra ideas that you might have at seacoastkindness@gmail.com. And I just love to hear from you. And also, if you want to join our team just to come up with the extra ideas of spreading kindness in the Seacoast, in our community, in our church, this could just be a great opportunity just to keep on spreading some joy around. And we're already getting that with the flowers coming up and the nice sunshine and warm weather. So just another way to add a little bit of happiness into our lives. So again, seacoastkindness@gmail.com, and we'd love to hear from you guys.
See, that's how it works. That's what we do. So be sure to pay attention and listen in for Caitlin's kindness challenge. I hope you like the graphic. I think it's a good one. It's very colorful. So, onward. All right, that was a little peek behind the curtain as I was in real time showing you how production of this show works. And as you can tell, Josh is a champion. Let me just tell you that. All right. So this is the end of the show, but you knew I had one more thing to say. I'm going to say one more thing. And I just want to, again, point out Alpha. Have you sent that wimpy text message? Have you asked that person? Have you prayed, or have you signed up? Maybe you are thinking, ooh, I watched this show and I'm wondering if I should maybe do Alpha. Do it. You can get the invite the links on e-news. It's through Eventbrite, and you'll be able to click on. There's a great video of Jay and Emily Lawrence explaining Alpha, and there's also links to an Alpha course that starts May 1st, that's in person, and an Alpha course that starts May 5th, and that is online on Zoom. So encourage your friends. Maybe you should sign up. I'm not sure where anybody is at this point with Alpha, whoever's watching, but this is going to be a really important part moving forward. And we'd love to see those groups filled of people looking to explore and have a conversation and learn just a little bit more. So Alpha, send those texts, click those links, watch those videos, do that Alpha. I guess it's a verb now. Anyways. All right, thank you so much for tuning in. We'll see you guys next week. But until then, have a very, very happy weekend.